So here we are again. We're going to be playing some Monster Train 2. We are going to do a normal run. And let's check the logbook real quick. So yeah, this is the last Banished clan combination that we got to do. So we're going to do Banished with Melting Remnant. And probably going to go with Permanent Mold. And probably the best late game allied clan spell for this combination. And I think we are going to go with Life Mother's Pyre. Because we have no direct damage spell, or we don't have many direct damage spells that we can land on the Pyre floor. We want a high Pyre Heart HP. And yeah, looks like we're going to go. So we're not going to be using our webcam today. I need to use some of this footage for another video that I'm editing that I might deploy in a couple weeks. So sorry, no webcam today. So let's go ahead and take a look at our starting random cards. So we opened up a draft with Lady of the Reform, which is really strong. Entomb Explosive, also really good. And Cleave, this is probably the most important card out of that set of cards, because we have no real way to deal with the back line other than using Just Cause to bring him forward. But I'd rather just kill him outright. So this is a pretty good draft combination. Let's see what we got for our champion. I do like Unchained for the late game. This is very strong. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and grab that. For Hurls of Horde, our starting artifact. Ooh, Titan's Edict. Oh, wow. That's very good. Okay, so Valor grants an additional 1 armor per stack. Very good for survival. That helps out a lot. -1 Ember per turn, sure. Alright. So we are going to deploy Lady of the Reformed on the bottom floor. And we're going to deploy Fel on the top. And the Shield Steward. And we're hoping to shift the Shield Steward forward. But yeah, Shield Steward there as well. We are going to play an Entombed Explosive. Actually, we are not. We're going to shift trigger. Get as many shift triggers as we can before the enemies arrive. Okay, I definitely want to kill this money bag, so that's very important. And we will deploy a Spear Steward behind Lady of the Reformed. Alright. So here we are on the top floor. We are going to leak, but that's okay because this is going to overall give us a better late game. So we're going to take 2 damage, which isn't that much. That's okay to lose in the beginning. We'll play a Spear Steward here. Nice. Want to play Entombed Explosive there. Alright, so we're going to do 62. That's great. Get rid of this Chime of Despair. They're going to do 6 damage to his 8 armor. So that's totally fine. Alright, so far so good. Alright, so here we could Cleave. Or we can get a shift trigger. I think getting a shift trigger would be better. Yeah. And let's go ahead and remove this chime. So we have a good final draw turn. We want to get... Okay, we got a Just Cause, which is great. Another shift trigger. I don't think we want to shift again, as we want to do the maximum amount of damage we can. He is going to leak. He is going to hit our Pyre Heart. Let's go ahead and remove this 1 damage. And we just got to hope we survive the onslaught. Alright, we have 10 life. That's cutting it real close. It's a good thing. If we went with a 65 Pyre HP Pyre Heart, we would have not fared so well. Alright, so what do we got here? We got Upbeat Wobbler, but it comes with a calcified embler. I don't really like taking calcified emblers unless the card is really good. We have Challenge, which can advance a back row to the front and then make it so we do double damage to him. It could be good. But I think we're going to go with Selfless Sacrifice. This could help build Valor stacks on Fel early on. Let's grab that. Ooh, Crushing Demise. I love this card. Ooh, that's really good. I think we're going to grab that. Alright, so now this is the first time we get to actually grab a Merchant of that helps us forge things. I generally like to go to Merchant of Steel first. And the only time I go Merchant of Magic, and this is still rare, is when I have a very high magic spell type clan combination. And even then I generally like to go with Merchant of Steel. Because even with a caster type deck, you can grab things like reducing the pips or giving your tanks more durability with things like Tatante, or you can add dualism to the caster units that you have. So generally speaking, more often than not, Merchant of Steel is my go-to pick over Merchant of Magic for the first Merchant. So after you fight your first ring and you're in the second ring, that's generally what I like to go for, is Merchant of Steel. So we're going to do that now. Now we do have a banner unit, but I always like to check the Merchant so I can plan and have some information before I actually pick the enemy or the banner unit I want. So Immortal Stone with Endless is really good with Entombed Explosive. I probably will not be taking Large Stone with this clan combination. Hearthstone is pretty good. Helps make something survive longer. So those two, I think I would probably pick up. Let's check the Remnant banner. So we have Lady of the House, which works really well with Lady of the Reformed. And then we have Bounty Stalker. Stealth. Extinguish +8, attack permanently. I don't know if we care too much to have Bounty Stalker. I mean, he can grow, and it's always best to take him on this exact ring 2, because you have a lot more time to build him up. But Fel is already a very, very strong late game unit that we can scale really well. So I don't know if we care too much to have Bounty Stalker. Lady of the Reform is very good early on. And when you combine her with Lady of the Reform, they become a powerhouse, even late game. So I think I am going to go with her. For this clan combination, that's probably the best choice. So go and grab her. Now we have our choices on what we're gonna get. We could put Endless on Entombed Explosive. I think that is what we're gonna do. All right. Do I want? So here we have reroll that costs 75. You always want to make sure that if you reroll, you have enough for a reroll and a good powerful upgrade. So I tend to want to have more than 175. So we have 140, that's not enough. So we are not going to reroll. So the question then becomes, are we going to use any of these cards over here? I think I might go with Hearthstone. Hearthstone on Lady the Reformed means she can give more revenge triggers to the burnout units behind her. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Alright. Let's go. Titan Skin 1 should be okay because Lady of the Reform hits really hard. And Lady of the House does too. So we're going to go ahead and we can do it. Alright, so we're going to deploy Fel on the second floor because we have... Oh, actually, we'll deploy him on the top floor. And we'll play Lady of the Reformed and Lady of the House behind her. And we'll play a Shield Steward behind Fel. Yeah. Okay, so we could cleave all of them. That leaves him with only 3 HP left, which is really good. And then we can shift our Shield Steward forward, giving a permanent +1 Valor trigger to our champion. Alright. We just gotta survive. We have to make sure we don't leak. So here we have Crushing Demise. We can kill something. We're hoping we kill the 4-3. We did not, but that's okay. We are not going to play anything on that second floor. Instead, we're going to get the maximum amount of shift triggers we can. And we get to the top, we'll deal with them there. Okay, we're going to selfless sacrifice and then shift him back. Alright, very nice. Okay, we are gonna leak on the top floor. That's unavoidable. We're gonna put this Entombed Explosive here. Very nice. We're gonna leak, but it's not much. That's okay. Let's go ahead and purge these 2 chimes, and then we'll end the turn. A lot of damage, and if we get any reforms we can replay them, which is really nice. And we have an Endless on our Entombed Explosive, so that's also very nice. The problem is he has a damage shield because of the resolve. That's okay. And then we're gonna go ahead and cleave those, and we're ready for our top floor. I think we can do enough damage to the boss without leaking at all. Yeah. I don't know if I want to send this forward. I think it's safer if we do not. So we're just gonna end the turn. We had the X, so we knew we already beat that. Alright, so let's go ahead and collect our spoils. Okay, so this Wind Blade is really good because that can guarantee permanent shift triggers every turn once we play it. The problem is it comes with this Calcified Ember, but I think because this is a very important piece to the deck we're building, I think we just have to go ahead and bite the bullet and take it. Having Dripfall is really nice. I think we might take that. That could help keep us alive. Let me go and grab that. Alright, so looking at what we got here, we probably want to take the Remnant banner unit because as you can see here, we're only going to get a few more chances to get a banner unit. But the problem is we are almost dead. So even though I want to get this and I want to be able to hit that Merchant of Magic, I think the safer play is to go to the left and grab this heal. I normally don't like to grab the heals before we get our major upgrade, but 6 HP is a little bit too risky. So we're gonna go ahead and grab that heal. Merchant Arms. Friendly units advance on strike is actually very strong, but so is Shield of Wind. So this does revenge, deal damage to the attacker equal to the unit's heart. And Lady the Reformed has a lot of that. So I think we are going to grab that. That's very strong. Valor 6 could be strong. Advance on strike is also very strong. I think I want to grab this Imprisoned Zephyr. Let's take a look at our deployment. We have 1, 2, currently 2 Ember we're using. Let's go with the deployable upgrade. I think we want to put Windblade with our deployable upgrade. That way we know for sure we're at least gaining at least 1 shift trigger per turn. Yeah. All right. So yeah, we're gonna. I think that's good. And then we're gonna hit that alcove. Nope. We're good. All right. Let's go ahead and move up. We're gonna go ahead and take this Titan trial even though we have 29 HP. That was the reason why we took that heal. So yeah, we needed that Pyro Remains to make sure that we can attempt this. Because we want to go for the Titan fight, we want to try and take them, and this first Titan trial is the easiest to deal with. Okay, we're gonna play Fel on top with our trusty Windblade. Lady of the Reformed, Lady of the House, and a Shield Steward. Alright. Okay. So, we're going to play the Entombed Explosive here. And then we're going to go ahead and shift them forward. And I think that's good for now. Very nice. Definitely want to put this Shield to Win there. Okay, and we're going to play our Entombed Explosive up here with Imprisoned Zephyr. I think we're going to put our Spear Steward here. No, hold on. That's wrong. You know, let's shift him forward and then play the Entombed Explosive here. Yeah, that looks better. And we'll go ahead and play a Spear Steward behind that. Okay. Let's go ahead and let's see, let me count this. Send him forward. Play him and then send him forward. That looks very nice. There we go. So we got our shift triggers and we were able to place some bombs down. Nice. Primitive Mold. Play the Shield Steward. Let's see. Play another Primitive Mold. And we'll get rid of this Vengeful Shard. And we will put this... Ooh, he won't die. Put that in front. Let's go. Okay, so we could send this forward, and then after that we can send this forward. That looks good. Alright, we don't want to play Primitive Mold on this floor because he has incant. So we can move to a different floor where he's not at, even the Pyre Room. So as you can see there, we play that and he did not gain an incant. Let's see. I think we want to cleave that. Yeah, it turns out to be the best. Then we're gonna go ahead and play our Spear Steward in front. That kills him. He burns out. That gives us a permanent Valor movement. Alright, so we want to maximize our shift triggers. So let's go ahead and send that forward and then send this forward. Alright, great. Go ahead and enter. Cool. Very nice. Victory. We didn't leak, that's good. Ooh, Eagle Heart. Very nice spell. I don't think we need to take any of this, so we're just gonna take the money. It is okay to skip. So we're gonna skip that. Okay, so this is our first major enhancement. These are very important. We have to definitely think about what we're gonna do here. As of right now, I don't think we need any more deployment pips at the moment. Currently, our deployment is A-okay. So we don't need Heaven's Light. Normally, I do take this under most circumstances, but in this exact moment, I don't need it. Drawing an extra card could help us draw into our Just Causes, which could be good. And then Hell's Flame is nice because it allows us not only an extra deployment on an extra deployment Ember, but it gives us an extra Ember all the time, which means we actually get 2 deployment Ember, and then we have 1 extra Ember every turn after that, after the deployment. So that means we could play bigger equipment if we put them in our opening hand. We can play bigger creatures, and every turn we can play more spells. So the question is, do we draw another card to find more Just Causes, or do we just have more Ember and make it so we can play more things per turn? I think we go with Hell's Flame for now. Alright, so we are going to go to the right. We need to start modifying our units. So let's go ahead and go to the right. Grab this money. Check the Merchant of Steel before the banner unit. Got Multi-Strike. That's very nice. Multi-Strike is very powerful. And we can do another Endless. I don't know if we need to. And we can card duplicator. So let's also upgrade our champion. So Unchained 2, all it does is increase our HP and our attack. But we don't really care about either one of those. But Savior, the nice thing about that is that means if you play Savior, on your first turn you can activate him and immediately get the armor you've generated by shifting. So all the permanent valor you've generated now becomes armor on your first turn, which means he can now survive on his own on the first turn of combat. This is very powerful. We're going to go ahead and grab that. So having Unchained 1 and Savior 1 is very strong. Okay, let's check our banner unit. Alright. So both of those are tank units, and we don't really need a tank anymore. What we really need is a good target for multi-strike, which we do have with Lady of the House. And we also need one for the same floor that Fel is on. None of these qualify for that. So we're just going to skip. We don't need to take any of these creatures anymore. Now we're going to start augmenting. So we're going to put multi-strike on Lady of the House. Very strong, because she already starts off with a very high attack. Let's go upgrade that. We have 310. The question is, what do we do with that? I don't know if we want to put HP again on Lady of the Reformed. I don't know if we care about putting Endless on another Entombed Explosive. It could be good. If we were to do that, we would be down to 205. Then we would re-roll. Let's not grab this Immortal Stone yet. Let's see what our re-roll gives us. So reduce to 1. Wick Stone. These two are really good. If we reduce to 1 on Lady of the Reformed, we could actually put Fel, Lady of the House, and Lady of the Reformed on the same floor. The problem is they will fight for being tank. Both Fel and Lady of the Reformed. You don't want two tanks on the same floor, because only one's really going to be tanking. So I don't know if we have to reduce to 1 on any of these. But if we do reduce Lady of the Reformed to 1, let's pretend we do. That means we can duplicate Lady of the House and have a Lady of the Reformed and 2 Lady of the House behind her in the future. Now, I don't want to duplicate yet, because I want to wait until I max out the upgrades on Lady of the House. So we'll just reduce to 1 on Lady of the Reformed for now. And we'll plan to duplicate in the future. Alright, so that's pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty good. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and move up. -1 Ember per turn. That's fine, because we took Hell's Flame. Let's go ahead and take that. These are very, very devastating. So we need to make sure we kill those, because they add corruption. Corruption will continuously damage our tanks, and they will quickly kill them. Anyways, we're going to play Fel on the top floor with the Windblade. I'm going to play Lady of the Reformed with a Lady of the House behind her. I don't really want to put a Shield Steward here, because I do want to put bombs, but you know what, let's go ahead and do that for now, just so we can Savior to the front, guaranteed. So we're going to end the turn. Alright, so let's go and Savior. Then we're going to Just Cause back. Okay, so let's go ahead and cleave all of these. You're going to notice they're going to give corruption to Lady of the House. And that's always, this corruption is going to keep hitting her every turn. And this is going to build up. So right now it's corruption 9. But it's going to gradually get worse every turn. So there she took 9 damage. Let's see. Let's go ahead and send him forward and send him forward. See, it's another 9. Okay, let's go ahead and put this in Entombed Explosive. See, she's gonna die if we don't do anything about that. Now, it's okay, because we're just gonna reform her later. But at least this way we kill everything on this floor. And all the corruption stacks go onto her. Hopefully she doesn't get me. Okay, shift triggers. 1 and 2, and we're gonna go ahead and take this 2 damage from the Vengeful Shard. Sometimes it's just better to plan out to take the damage, because you always want to plan out for the end game, and even plan out for the whole battle. We have a lot of HP, And we can consider our Pyre Life as a resource, so it's okay to take this damage in order to set up. Kill everything. No corruption. That's great. Okay, let's go ahead and play our bombs. Great. Let's go ahead and shift him forward. Now he can pretty much tank easily. So, yeah. Let me think. What do I want to do here? Let's go and daze this unit. Yeah, so now she doesn't take any damage. Great. Okay, we'll play Imprisoned Zephyr. We'll play a Shift Trigger. Play a Primitive Mold. And another Primitive Mold. We lose out on this Endless, but we really want to make sure that we play our Lady of the Reformed. Alright, and here we can go ahead and drop a Bomba. Ooh. Alright, so we're going to put a Shield of Wind. And we'll go and put a Bomb. Yeah. Alright, so we're going to bring him to about 45%. That's good. That definitely by the time he gets to the top tier, we can okay, we're gonna go ahead and put Entombed Explosive here and get a Shift Trigger, Savior, and another Shift Trigger. Alright. So we got him. He's dead. Boom. So that means we have the Ember to go ahead and play this Calcified Ember. We don't have to play anything else. So the only damage we took was from those 2 Blights, and that's about it. So now we know that our deck is online. It's working good. Yeah, go ahead and skip. Ooh, Resin Removal. Absolutely, whenever you see this card, this is very powerful. It is worth the Calcified Ember. Definitely going to take it. Resin Removal for the final ring is very powerful. And it's a very good target for holdover. Okay. Now, normally, this is our last banner unit chance. And normally I would go get it, especially because you have a room card and a Merchant of Arms. That's really strong. But I really do want to start augmenting my spells. I haven't done anything to them yet. So we're going to go to Merchant of Magic. We're going to go to Herzl's Horde first. 3 Deployment Ember. I don't know if we need that. But when a friendly unit dies, angels on the floor gain 7 range. I don't think we have any angels, so we'll just go ahead and get the Artificial Firestorm. We could get the gold, but we have a good amount of coins, so we're gonna go with Artificial Firestorm. That means we could, if we see like a Room of Silence, we can put that in our opening hand at a Merchant of Arms, and we could easily afford it because that's 3. We're going to check the Merchant Magic. Holdover. Very nice. Going to put that on Resin Removal. Absolutely. We're looking for the future, so we're also going to put Intrinsic on it. Going to get that opening hand, and it's free. Alright. -1 to spells. We're going to go ahead and do that to our Just Cause. Okay. We have enough to re-roll, so we're going to go ahead and do that. Spell Chain. Ooh, very nice. Put that on Just Cause. I don't think we care about this magic power. This -2 to consume could be very good for this cleave. Let's go ahead and do that. Yeah, and we've spent all our gold. We're sitting pretty. Now that we can duplicate a card, the card I want to currently duplicate is going to be, where's that just cause that we just, yeah, there we go, this one. So duplicating this means we have more chance to draw into it. And later on, we are going to remove cards. So, you know, we definitely want to increase the chances of drawing the modified things that we have, the very powerful cards that we have. Right now, we have a little too many cards in the deck, but that's okay. So we have Seal of Aggression, non-boss enemy units get multi-strike. I don't know if we want to take that. This is actually a pretty tough fight. We don't have any gold. We do have some decent spells. You know what? Let's go ahead and take this trial. I normally wouldn't, but I think we're strong enough that we could. So let's go ahead and do it. This could be painful. We might take quite a large amount of damage. Hopefully we don't punt. But we should be good. So, Lady of the Reformed. Lady of the House. Fel. With a Windblade. And the Shield Steward. And we're going to put a Shield Steward. You know what? Let's go ahead and Crushing Demise. We're going to print a reform. Replay the Lady of the House. Now she's bigger because she just got reformed. We'll play our Imprisoned Zephyr. We will Savior. We will go in Resin Removal. Probably didn't need to do it. And then we'll push the Shard. Alright. Let's see. Ooh, okay, it's a good thing we have this. So as you can see here, whenever we cast a spell on this floor, we are going to get sapped. That's going to lower their attack value. But that's okay, because we have Resonant Removal to remove that sap. So let's go ahead and cleave that, so we kill that unit in the back. Let's go ahead and Resin Removal. And we got rid of the daze, which is nice. Oh, no, we didn't. Didn't remove the sap. What? Oh, well. Sorry, I made a mistake. I guess I understood it wrong. Oh, you know what? Because we play the spell, and then it re-incants him again. Okay. Ends up being a wash. But that's okay. Because as it moves up, we can then remove the sap this time. Okay. I want to kill this, but I don't think we can. That's terrible. I want those money bags, but we don't have a way to kill. We don't have a way to punch through that. Anyways, let's put the Entombed Explosive here. That will do a lot of damage. Let's get rid of this Corruption with this Resonant Removal. Corruption is very, very strong. Enemies putting the Corruption can really break a tank. You just get rid of it. And there we go. Alright. And we don't have any... Well, I guess we could put the Spear Steward here. Kind of want it to die. Let's let it get killed. That way we can... Alright. So, Shield of Wind. Very nice. Very nice. Entombed Explosive. Okay, let's go in Resin Removal so we can get rid of this Corruption. And we'll play a Spear Steward here. Alright. Okay. Primitive Mold. That's what we wanted. Let's go ahead and Resin Removal that Corruption. Let's Future Heart that. And then we'll save it back in front. Oh, we do leak. That's okay. And let's put an Entombed Explosive for this guy when he moves up. Great. End turn. Okay. Ooh, we got a lot of just causes here. That's good. Let's go ahead and blast them. That's a lot of triggers. Very nice. Very nice. Let's go ahead and sap. Remove that sap and then we'll play that. Alright. Very nice. Okay. 24 corruption. Try to remove that. Send him to the front. Let's primitive mode. Play Lady of the Reformed. Guess we could cleave for 15. It's free. Yeah, get rid of Titan Skin. He has Titan Skin 39. Let's go ahead and play that too. Alright. Alright, so we do kill him. Let's go ahead and remove that so we don't take a damage. Let's get our shift triggers. Alright, and let's go ahead and remove that corruption. We're good. We're very good. Alright, so we got the trial money, got the regular money, very nice. Got a lot of gold. Ooh, both of these are good. Punk Shredder and Everlasting Light are very good cards. I think we're gonna grab this Everlasting Light though. Nice. Subsuming Blade, also very powerful. I think we're gonna grab that as well. Okay, so I think we're gonna go to the left. We need to start removing cards because we have too many cards here. I don't like being at 35. That's a lot. So let's go ahead and check this Merchant of Steel. We get this multi-strike. Very powerful. Very nice indeed. Let's go ahead and duplicate any card except for champion. And the one we're going to duplicate is Lady of the House. Very nice. We have a very strong bottom floor. I don't know if we care to re-roll. I don't think we have to improve any other units at this time. We've completely filled out our bottom floor. Our champion we don't need to build out. I think we're good. Just gotta save the money. Now let's start removing cards. The cards I want to be removing. These Shield Stewards are a bit too many pips. We can't really play them. We're gonna go ahead and remove both of them. They're gone. Get them out of here. All right. So we're gonna take this Titan Trial. Plus the things he feed are gonna give plus 12 attack and a lifesteal. That's actually very strong. We really don't want them to have that, but it's okay. We wanna eventually fight this Titan, so gotta take the trial. Play a Fel, play a Windblade, Lady of the Reform, and two really strong Lady of the House. Very, very nice. Okay, so let's go ahead and put Entombed Explosive. Whoops. Wait, sorry. I did that wrong. Sorry. Oh, misclicking. Fat fingering. Okay. Entombed Explosive. Okay, I do want to save your... Get that shift trigger. I can move him forward later. It's totally fine. Alright. So... let's go ahead and play Everlasting Light. This is very strong. So she's gonna multi-strike 3 times, which means she's gonna proc her Everlasting Light Valor to all the friendly units 3 times every combat turn. Very powerful. Okay, let's go ahead and remove that, and let's go ahead and hold over Resident Evil. Look at that Valor. So good. So good. All right, so let's go ahead and cleave. Okay, great. Let's play a Spear Steward up here because we want to be able to get those shift triggers. Okay, that Vengeful Shard, and we'll go ahead and hold over the resin room. Let's see. Does this do anything? Probably doesn't. Yeah, those aren't buffs. All right, but that's okay because we are quickly generating valor. Okay. Let's move this Bobamba forward. Let's resin removal this lifesteal. And we're good. So much valor. Okay. Let's go ahead and Savior. Let's shift. Many shifting. Okay, let's Eagle Heart. And then let's go and shift again. Let's play a Daze on that. And that way we can go ahead and remove the buffs from this Eaton unit. Ooh, Imprisoned Zephyr, let's go. Very nice. Right, shift. It's okay if he dies. And then we'll go ahead and resin removal this one. Let's see. We definitely want to start buffing up this Subsuming Blade. Oh. Whoops. I don't have anything I can shift with. Let's go ahead and cleave. I guess we'll give a armor stack to her and hold over the resin removal. Okay, here we go. We have things we can move forward. Great. So let's go ahead and play that. Let's play this. Shift him forward. Play Primitive Mold. We'll play him here. So when he dies, he shifts again. And we'll go ahead and resin remove. Right. Okay. Shift. Oh, we kill him. Alright. Great. Easy. Very nice. Our bottom floor is pretty strong. Alright. Do we grab another Eagle Heart? I don't think we want to. We have a bit too many cards in the deck. I think now what we need is we need to draw more cards. I think we go to the left. We want this Merchant of Arms because we want to actually put Everlasting Light into our Windblade. Yeah. Let's upgrade our champion. Savior 2. That is a lot of armor. Okay. Merchant of Arms. Ooh, Zone of Silence is also very nice. I definitely want to grab that. Yeah. Okay, let's go ahead and combine two equipment. We're going to combine Everlasting... we're going to combine Windblade. Selected equipment to merge. This card will be removed from your deck. Okay. Everlasting Light into Windblade. Yeah. So we keep the deployable, which is really nice. We also want to... deploy Zone of Silence on our opening turn. Very powerful. right. I don't think we need to do anything else with those. Okay, let's now duplicate a card. I think we want to go ahead and duplicate this weapon. Yeah, very nice. We also want to duplicate. Oh, we don't have another duplicate here. Okay. Yep. Let's go to the next floor. Pyrestone Spike 6. I don't think we want that because we also have Deformed Duo, which applies 6 corruption on strike, and it reanimates. This is very hard. There's a very, very nasty ring. We're not going to take this trial. We need to actually have as much Pyro HP as we can by the end of this because it's very important for the final trial fight. We need to have enough HP to survive through that and the Titans right after. So it's actually 2 very hard fights in a row after this one. So we want to make sure we maintain as much Pyro health as we can. Let's see, we can play Lady of the Reformed, Lady of the House, Lady of the House, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Not enough to deploy everything, but that's okay. We're going to play Fel, we're going to deploy that, and I think we're going to play Zone of Silence there. We'll eventually draw into that. We should be all right. Let's see. Some Subsuming Blade is not enough to kill anything. But the nice thing is, it does pierce. Kind of want a Crushing Demise, but we might lose. You know, let's just Crushing Demise. We're hoping to kill this big guy in the front. Okay, that's fine. Print Mold. That works out too. We'll replay her. And then now we can Subsuming Blade this unit and get a trigger. Alright. And let's go ahead and hold over this present removal. We don't have anything to shift. We'll just give her some more balance. Got a Shield of Wind, which is nice. We got something we can shift. Gonna go shift, 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 shift. Resin removal. Right. We want to keep holding that over because we want to clear that corruption that we're going to be getting. Okay. Let's go ahead and play this Entombed Explosive. And let's shift this forward. That way we get that money bags. I definitely like the money bags. Let's shift this forward. Let's go and purge that. We want to try and stay high health at this point. And let's go and resin removal. I guess it doesn't really matter because in the Zone of Silence they're not adding corruption. Ooh, look at that. Very nice. Okay, anyways, we'll get, yeah, let's go ahead and play that on her. Ooh. Oh yeah, that's nice. That's very nice. Okay, so let's play, let's shift him forward. We're gonna play the Entombed Explosive. Resin removal. Alright. Improved Zephyr, very nice. Shift them forward. We're gonna go ahead and cleave that, so we kill it. Let's play this Entombed Explosive here and here. Play that, and I I don't know if we have to continue holding over this resin removal this turn, but at least it removed the reanimate. Okay. Remove reanimate, that all dies. We can cleave this floor. Very nice. We can play this Entombed Explosive here. Primitive Mold, another one. Alright. That's a lot of damage. We kill everything. Good. No leaking. That's what we want. Send it forward. Let's remove those spikes. Let's see. We are gonna leak, it looks like. No way around it. Okay. That kills that front unit. So yeah, we are gonna take some damage. 15, that's acceptable. Alright. Okay. Shift him forward. Resin removal. Shift. Shift. Entombed Explosive on this floor. Get rid of those. Very nice. I'm pretty sure we got this boss here. Let's get rid of that corruption. Let's go and cleave. And let's go and remove these. Great. Alright, we made a lot of permanent valor there. Very nice. Gonna skip. We're gonna skip again. Alright. I think now what we want to do is we want to go to the left because we want to modify more spells. We also get some money, and we definitely want to vortex 2 cards because we have too many. That looks good. Let's check the Merchant of Magic. We have Holdover and Emberstone. Very good combination of cards. That's what we're looking for. Merchant of Trinkets. What do we have here? Not sure. Let's work with what we have here in the Merchant of Magic first. Just Cause, Holdover, -1, very nice. Let's go ahead and re-roll. Spell Chain, very nice. Spell Chain. Let's Spell Chain this Just Cause. Okay. Let's I think let's re-roll. Draw a room card, it costs 0. Very nice. Let's do that. Alright. Good. Good. Okay, let's go ahead and remove 2 cards. The cards we want to remove. We want to keep a Spear Steward. At least 1. 2 is okay also, because we want to be able to shift trigger. I don't think we need as many primitive molds. We can go ahead and cut 2 of those. I think technically we can remove another one, but I think what we really want to do with our last bit of gold is duplicate this Just Cause. Alright, I think we're pretty good. We'll just add magic power to this subsuming blade, and we are done. Alright, I think we are ready to take on this final Titan challenge. Let's go. Alright. I was hoping this wouldn't be the card we draw. I was hoping we'd draw this. Oh, this is deployable already, so it doesn't matter. I messed that up. Okay. Anyways, let's play Fel. Imprison Zephyr. Lady of the Reformed. At least we have it on our opening hand, so we don't have to draw into it later. Definitely Zone of Silence. And we'll play that equipment there. We need to savior now. Yeah, okay. Shield the Wind. Let's resin removal. Wait. Let's cleave first. No. I have to think about this. Hold on, everybody. If we move this forward, we can cleave for a lot and kill this unit in the back. Okay, then I can send her back to the front, and then we can resin removal. Probably should have resin removal first to get rid of that spell shield. Sorry. Messed up. Resin removal first. Send this forward. Cleave. Send this back. Shield the Wind. Yeah. And we need to save it. Alright. Great job. That's good. Okay, let's go ahead and kill that. Let's go ahead and resin removal here. Let's play an Entombed Explosive with our merged equipment, and we'll shift twice. She's taking damage. Resin removal. Oh wait, sorry. I have to play this Curse of Entropy first. And then we're gonna resin removal. Let's go ahead and cleave. Send him forward, and then play a Spear Steward. Somewhere there. Alright. Looking good. We need a reform. There it is. Criminal reform. Okay. Play her. Let's go ahead and resin removal all of that. Get rid of that Calcified Ember. Okay. Send him forward. Savior. Send him forward, and then send the bomb forward. Alright. We're gonna die again. Gotta reform. Let's go ahead and Crushing Demise. Let's go ahead and crush the Entropy. Let's send this forward, and then send the bomb back forward. And let's go and resin remove all of that. Ooh, our bottom floor is dying. We need some reforms. Where are they at? I deleted them all. Alright, Curse of Entropy. Let's see. Entombed explosive. That's Eagle Heart. I can play 3 of these, so 1, 2, 3. Let's go ahead and resin remove all of that. Okay, our top lord's enough to kill everything, so we should be good. Let's go and play those. Let's move him forward. Oh, whoops. It's resin removal. That's not good. Hold on. I didn't notice because this overlapped him. I didn't notice that there was a silencer in the back. We have to kill this thing right here. Let's move that forward. There it goes. Let's play that. Let's go ahead and resin removal. All of that. Yeah. Okay. Okay, this is bad. We're gonna leak hard. I think we just lost. These are 42 damage each. Hold on. Okay, that's not good. Okay, Prison Zephyr. Let's play Fel. We got you. Let's play Reformed. Key to the house. Key to the house. Let's give him that equipment and a zone of silence. Resin removal, cleave. Okay, Shield of Wind. Get rid of that, and we'll just give him a little bit of armor. Okay. Let's pierce this. Resin removal. Let's play this bomb. Send him forward. Play this bomb. And then send this bomb forward. We can't play this equipment, but that's okay. We'll play it later. Alright. Put that there. Let's go remove that. Alright. So we kill these 2 front units. Good. Okay. Let's go ahead and Curse of Entropy. Let's play the Entombed Explosive. Let's Savior. Send this forward, this forward. This forward. And then send him forward. And then we're gonna resin. Okay, I think that's okay. 3 waves remaining, that's rough. Okay, let's Primitive Mold. We didn't get Lady of the Reformed. That's really bad. Let's go ahead and play that. Kill all of those. But I think what we need to do is I think we need to bring this down. Oh, we can't. Okay, let's go ahead and resume that. Let's get rid of this calcified ember. Let's go ahead and play this bomb. Okay, we got a crushing demise. Okay, hold on. Yeah, let's, I think Eagle Heart. Let's play this Entombed Explosive. Let's Eagle Heart this. So we're gonna shift him forward. Then we're gonna three resin removal. We remove 13 sap. Here we remove 9 sap. Okay. Let's go ahead and give him a little bit more valor. Okay, one more wave remaining. This is rough because we don't want to leak. This silence is devastating. Take this final Titan challenge. It's not. We can't. There's nothing we can do about that. We don't have enough HP to survive the top floor monster. Even if our champion is strong, we can't deploy on the top floor. That's all she wrote. Nothing we can do about it. 8 HP is not enough to defeat the Titan. That one turn of least we got it. Alright, we just have to take the tough decision of... just gonna take a regular win. And yeah. We'll leave it there. At least we got the CR10 clear. Better than nothing. Yeah, that one wave was enough to take it out. It was so close, yet so far. Alright, well, yeah, it is what it is. Either way, thanks if you made it this far in the video. Hope you had fun. I definitely did. I'm really glad that you were here. thank you so much. I greatly appreciate every view that you guys give me. Thank you so much. And yeah, until next time, peace.